We say I'm the worst footballer that's God ever put breath into or something.
I've been a bit unfair because he isn't the worst footballer I've ever seen. Nick Moran has that moniker.
And then he went on to tell this story about how I played for his team once in Soccer 6, and I thought, well, I've never met you. So that's interesting. And then he went on to call me the poor man's Ray Winston, which I'll take.
The problem is with me is I hate being called a liar. Him and Tama, who I very much like, and I didn't at the time, turned up after some grubby little PA with horrible shriveled up £5 notes falling out of their pockets, giving it, oh, we'll be in the team then, shall we? Right? And I was like, no, you won't be in the team. And in fact, you're useless. You can sit on the bench and we'll go down to 5 players, and even then you're not playing.
Yeah.
And he used to come into my restaurant in Mayfair on Warwick Street, and I didn't much like him, so I threw him out of the restaurant. And then years later...
You threw Danny Dyer out of your restaurant?
And years later, someone told me that he'd done this TV show called Britain's Hardest Men or something, and put this blonde wig on, right, and gone onto doors going, I'm Simon Jordan, I want to come in on camera. So there you are. I've compounded the indiscreetness of it all.
Yeah.
But listen, Danny Dyer, he's a brilliant actor in his own way.
I don't like snobs, and he's the worst kind of snob because he forgot where he came from.
Listen, have you forgotten where you came from then? Is that true? You've forgotten your roots?
What, because I've tried to expand my dictionary, made a few quid, lost a few quid, bought the team that my dad played for that I lived 100 yards away from. I'm South London to my core.
Yeah.
That means I've forgotten where I've come from.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Danny's forgotten where he's been.